Yes, this is a town where you don't have to go very far to meet people who work on the Balmoral estate or who have met the Queen in the past and really feel like the royal family are neighbors. Balmoral is about 15 minutes away, and on the day that we saw the Queen's hearse move from Balmoral, it took a very long time to drive all the way down to Edinburgh Ballater. In essence, the first town to have a public goodbye to the Queen, and we know that the King and Queen consort have also spent a lot of time in Scotland since her death. There are obviously things for them to sort out here, as would be the case in the event of the death of a family member, but also, I believe, because this is a location where they believe they can get away from everything and experience a sense of isolation. Additionally, it was important, I believe, for them to meet as many members of the community as possible today to truly thank them for providing the Queen with a spectacular farewell. You might recall the photos from the day. You really got a sense of why this area meant so much to the Queen because, as you mentioned, approximately 500 members of staff delivered the council plans that needed to go into effect. It was an absolutely beautiful day here in the Highlands. Quickly, just 3 days after the Queen's death, but I think the spontaneous moments that day really stood out for many. Today, the King and Queen Consort also met with a group of horse riders who had come out with their horses and ponies to line the route to say their own goodbyes. You might also remember that really striking image of 40 tractors lined up along the route to provide that one-of-a-kind guard of honor as the Queen passed by. I also spoke with those involved in both of those different ways of commemorating the Queen's death. I was told that it really happened all on its own, but that it was certainly a way to show that country life was important to the Queen. What also stood out today was the significant two-way relationship that exists between the people who live nearby and the royal family. Naturally, King Charles will soon take over running the Balmoral estate, which means that he will have a lot of responsibility for the employees of the estate and the businesses that depend on the royal household here. We are aware that Birkhall is also their property, and the locals have demonstrated that this is still a location where they can escape everything if they so choose.